Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. To you all, I say Shalom. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the flock of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. This is Brother Mayaka Allah from the GMS West Palm Beach Camp, coming back at you again with another lesson. Lord willing, is edifying, man. But this is the book of Luke, chapter 9, and verse 24. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But whosoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it, right? If you out here trying to, save your spot in this world, save your life in this world, or literally save your life for this, but to prolong basically your captivity, and basically cast away the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and his ways and his statutes and commandments, then really you're not saving your life, because you're ultimately going to lose it, man. You're going to lose out on your inheritance. Now, 2/3 will still come back to the kingdom with new bodies, having everlasting life, but they're also going to have everlasting shame and contempt, right? So, really, you saving your life temporarily is not worth it. Just like in Maccabees, the woman and her children, man, they didn't save their lives, man. They took on the torture rather than to disobey Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. They gladly accepted the torture, man. They weren't out there trying to save their lives, man. And their mom wasn't, because usually it's the woman that be in their emotions, especially about their children. But the mom was in the right spirit as well, man. So you got to be willing to really give up everything in this world for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, including your own life, right? But this is why you got to count the cost before you come into this ministry, man. Because you got to understand that there are men who are destined and designed by Yahweh Shem Yahushai to become martyrs for his name, man. But you're not losing your life. You're really saving it. All right. The people that lose their lives are the ones that cast away the sacrifice of Yahweh Shai or Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. They cast away his law, statutes, commandments. They cast away their identity, man. They take on the identity that their oppressors gave them. They want to call themselves African American, Black, Puerto Rican, Mexican, things of that nature. This is what they're satisfied being, man. Luke 9 and 25. For what is a man advantage if he gain the whole world and lose himself, or be cast away? Right? What do you really gain? You could sell your soul and become the so-called richest man in the world, man. What do you really gain if you sold your soul, man? All right, you don't gain nothing at all. You really lose everything, man. Because what is as valuable as your soul, man? What price can you really put on it, man? People put these Federal Reserve notes as their price for their soul. It's really worthless pieces of paper. It's only worth as much as people tell you it's worth. But in essence, money, currency is truly worthless, right? It's money printed by a privately owned entity known as the Federal Reserve. It's not part of the government, and it's loaned to the government at interest. So every dollar that you have it has to be paid back plus more, man. So you really, if you have mountains of cash, you really are really broke. You have mountains of worthless pieces of paper, man. We get one more before I go into this article I'm going to bring out real quick. This is Matthew chapter 16 and 26, straight to the point. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Right. what are you willing to give in exchange for your soul? Right? Some people, they'll give, uh, exchange their soul for lots of money, like these athletes and these celebrities, man. They'll exchange their soul for lots of money. But some people exchange their soul for nothing, man. For even for shit, man. Some people exchange their soul for extra bacon on their sandwich, man. Right? Just because you don't have to sign contracts to sell your soul, man. The idea of selling your soul isn't sign your name on this dotted line in blood. No, man. Selling your soul is really going against your morals and your ideology for gain, man. Doing things that you normally wouldn't do, right? You're selling your soul. But if you selling your soul for wickedness, man, you're out of there. Just like this guy, man. Albany football star AJ Simon dead at 25, 1 week before NFL draft, right? So now if you look at this man, he's obviously in fantastic shape. You know, he's even taking this picture inside of a gym. This is some sort of, it looks like an ab machine to work out your core. So he's taking this picture inside of a gym. So he's probably spent his life, you know, conditioning and physically training his body, man, to be a world class athlete. Because if you're playing college football and you have the potential to enter into the NFL draft, you're a world class athlete, man. Your body is a machine, right? But when you read this article, it doesn't tell you how he passed, man. He 25 years old, about to enter into the NFL draft, and he give the ghost, man. He lost his life trying to save it, man. All right. I'm just gonna breeze through this article real quick, just to show that it doesn't show the cause of death. Former University of Albany, Slovakia. Former University of Albany defensive lineman Amitral AJ Simon is dead. He was 25. News of Simon's death. The school's football team shared his death. The UA Albany football program was deeply saddened. He was remembered as a role model. He will be profoundly missed. Head coach Greg, my prayers are dedicated to the Simon family. The team's director shared that Simon would text me for cool edits after the season ended, and he started prepping for the NFL draft. He was always so kind. Simon began his collegiate career at Bloomberg University. According to the football team, Simon was recognized with honors, meaning that his GPA was between 3.0 and 3.7. No word on the cause of death. So you know what that means, man. More than likely, you know what that means, right? Because this is happening to a lot of athletes. Why are people who will spend their life physically training, giving up the ghost suddenly, man? Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. That walk down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. All right. I just want to real quick. I'm gonna Google this, make sure if this is New York. Yeah. All right. So this is the University of Albany, and it's in New York, man. All right. So Albany is the capital of New York. All right. So now, which means that more than likely, New York was one of the states that pressed hard upon the snake venom, man. Taking the jump shot in your arm, man. New York, California, states like that, those so-called liberal states, they pressed hard upon making people take that jump shot, man. So I'm just gonna type in mandate. April 11th, 2023. End of emergency mandate at the school, man. Albany, New York State University of New York Chancellor John B. King today announced that a jump shot will no longer be mandated for students to attend SUNY's 64 campuses, effective for summer courses. You know, so his school didn't mandate the jump shot, man. Uh, this what makes you suspicious that he took it is because the cause of death is not listed in this article, but it's listed in other articles. All right, this is from People Magazine, which is a liberal magazine, man. So they're not gonna push that out there, man. But if you read the comments to the article, the people are starting to notice. It says, elephant in the room. The author even failed to hint at cause of death. That can only mean one thing. And 900 people like that comment, man. All right? But also it says, according to Draft Scout contributor, the cause of Simon's death was a heart attack. All right? So now, this man in fantastic physical shape gave up the ghost at 25 from a heart attack. When your body is shaped like this, that means your heart is used to being worked, man. It's not like, he was slothful or idle or overweight. Of course, he could have been eating. More than likely, he was eating abominations. But at 25 years old, giving up the ghost, it's because you trusted in Egypt, man. You trusted in your oppressor. All right? Isaiah 30:3. Therefore, the strength of Pharaoh shall be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Right? And now you took that so you could stay at the school because you wanted to go to the league. You wanted to go to the NFL. But now look at you, man. You're confounded, man. You're confused. You're ashamed, man. You're in the spirit realm like, damn, I should never did that. But millions of people did, man. They followed somebody that they should never followed, and that was their enemies, man. Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. Yeah, you followed that nigga Dr. Fauci, man. And the same nigga that was in charge during the so-called high five epidemic was the same person that was in charge during this so-called pandemic, man. And you trusted that nigga then, and you trust this nigga now. And look where it got you, man. It got you in the spirit realm. Because you didn't want to lean upon Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You wanted to lean upon Chezi, man. You could tell by the crucifix, man. You wanted to lean upon Chezi. But look where it got you, man. All right? And the Babylon knows what they're doing, man. Let's go to real quick. Because they took this off the website. They took this off the website, off the Deagle report. I'm gonna see, because you gotta go to DuckDuckGo to find it. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of it, man. Well, this is a screenshot from the website when it was up, but they took it down. All right, so it says the year 2017 population of Babylon, aka the United States, is 327 million. Forecast for 2025, the population is projected to be basically under 100 million. All right. So now if we go to United States, Deagle 2025 forecast by country, 316 million in 2017, population in 2025, 99 million, which is a negative 68% population change, man. Now, this is the thing. If multitudes of people start giving up the ghost suddenly, it's going to cause pandemonium throughout society, man. Because who's going to do the jobs that the people are working now, man? Maybe this is why, these borders are open. They're bringing in these so-called migrants to do the jobs that people are gonna that are gonna be vacant when people start giving up the ghost, man. All right, but Lord willing, we don't even see 2025, man. But if we do, Lord willing, We see this start happening, man. We see this by 2025, where multitudes of people start getting the ghost, man. All right. Now let me just do something real quick. I also want to see something. I want to see if it lines up with the Fauci ouchie. How many people took percent of people receiving jabs in Babylon? In the U.S., almost a billion doses have been distributed so far, with 68% or 60 or 676 million doses used. All right, so 68% used, and 69% or 68%, 68.5% uh estimate decrease in the population, man. Lord, hey, you were warned, man. You were warned. People were warned. And you got these false Israelite camps out there telling people to take the jab, man. You were warned, man. Damn, it's just Slovakia. Psalms 118 and 8. It is better to put the trust in the Lord Yahweh than to put confidence in man. Right? You trusted in men, and that was your. Now you're confounded. Now you got this snake venom flowing through your body, not knowing what to do. But hey, well, Lord willing, if you're sincere, Lord willing, uh, you didn't take the snake venom and you took what's known as a placebo. Lord willing, man. Let's go into this word placebo real quick. If or Lord willing, you're sincere or you've repented, you've taken the placebo. The placebo, a harmless pill, medicine, or procedure prescribed more for the psychological benefit to the patient than for any physiological effect. A substance that has no therapeutic effect, used as a control in testing new drugs. Right, so placebos were placed out there because that drug was new, man. It was brand new. It was brand new, man. All right. I just want to double check these numbers. United States is the purple line. Whoa, yep. United States, 269 million as of March 2023, basically. And the total number of people who have at least received one jab, 269 million people. All right. Hey, that is about let me see. Let me just double check. I'm gonna go to a calculator. We'll put basically we'll do 320 million, but we're gonna minus. We'll do minus 68%, 102. All right, Salaki, let me do it the other way. 320 minus 68 to 32%. Now the number 32 I'm getting from if you add 32 to 68 you get 100. So I'm doing it the opposite way. 217. So 217 is about 68%. So really 269 is damn near 80%. So if we go 320 million people, I'm just telling you where I'm getting these numbers from, minus, I'm going to do 20%, which would be 80% population that took it, percent, 256. Yep. So 269 is really damn near 85%. So 85% of people at least took one jab. And the majority of people that took the jab are employees, workers, people that live, that work at 9 to 5s and live paycheck to paycheck, because their mindset was, I need to take it because I need my job. Again, they went down to Egypt for help, and also they trusted their enemy, man. But what does it say in the book of Sirach, man? I'm going to close out with this. The book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Iron is guaranteed to rust over time. Iron is one metal that will always rust, man. It will always rust, man. Over time, it's gonna rust. Yeah, it's durable, but it's gonna rust over time, man. Especially when it's exposed to the elements. So you trusted your enemy, and just like iron rust is, his wickedness is gonna show. You trust your enemy, and now his wickedness is showing. I'm gonna wrap it up with that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone that rule well. And peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. Until next time, I want to say Shalom and Abad Babal.